The annual group review and the 35th Executive of the Year award ceremony of the Capital Maharaja organization was held yesterday. Channel head of Sirasa TV, Susara Dinal, walked away with the coveted title of Executive of the Year.
It's a matter of constantly adding value to what we are doing. It is time to change, not with the present.
The theme of this year's Executive of the Year award ceremony was Change or Be Changed. Pop superstars Bharti and Santosh provided an exhilarating start to the annual group review and the 35th Executive of the Year award ceremony, which was held at the Founders Block of the Stein Studios in Ratmalana. Thereafter, a minute's silence was observed in remembrance of group directors late Mr. Mano Vikramnayaka and late Mr. S. Vivekananda.
This ceremony was introduced over 3 decades ago to encourage and honor the executives who are the backbone of this organization. This event is all about our people, our performance, and our plans for the future. And most importantly, to honor that one extraordinary executive who will be named Executive of the Year in this year's finale.
Change or be changed. That's our theme this year. And when you look at the economy during the last year, this seems to be more than appropriate. The economy, which was going along nicely at the beginning of this financial year, 2011-2012, has been through some major changes and all for the worse. The most dramatic of these was the exchange rate. The rupee was devalued by 3% in the budget in November, and in February, the central bank was compelled to allow the rupee to float, which resulted in a sharp decline of 17.3%. Against this backdrop, our performance has been outstanding this year. The total turnover of the group increased by 21%, driven by a 33% in media and 19% increase in the industrial division. The group had an excellent year. Even more encouraging was the group profit, which more than doubled this year with an increase of 137% over last year. We have invested ₹500 million each year for the last 2 financial years. However, with the massive expansion at the Stein Studios, the expansion of ICLM factory building, its new sanitary napkin plant, and the ongoing upgrading of other plants, for this year alone, we have invested in excess of ₹1 billion.
German ambassador to Sri Lanka Jens Plotner was the chief guest at the gala event, which also saw the participation of a number of dignitaries.
I am convinced that if people do not innovate, the nations they live in fail. Have we really changed our education systems as much as the rest around us has changed? I would argue no, and I think it's a great mistake, because the brains of our young children, the education of our population might already be, but surely will be, the #1 national resource any country has. And that's why I feel that revamping higher education, encouraging risk-taking and creativity is of paramount importance. And we should let our young citizens question conventional wisdom and come up with their own ways of acting or using certain instruments.
A group of Hawaiian traditional dancers also added color to the event. The keynote address was delivered by renowned corporate guru Swami Sukhabodhananda.
You and I to bring about change. Let us not mechanically bring about change. Let us be very conscious to bring about change. And when you are conscious, your change will be productive. So therefore, balance success and satisfaction. It is this balancing which is a great spiritual discipline. So please question the very thinking process and bring about this change. And then that change will become a process of creativity, not a process of destruction.
The executives of the Maharaja organization were also able to witness performances by the Shakti superstars as well as the Shakti junior superstars. Following the performance review of the group companies in the financial year 2011-2012, the nominees for the Executive of the Year were announced. The nominees were UK Kumarasire, Director Network Sales MBC, Padmanath Adhikaramge, Manager Sales PE+, Shaq, Channel Head Yes FM, Susara Dinal, Channel Head Sirasa TV, and Callum Hewavasam, Manager Sales Eslon. The nominees were interviewed by host of Sirasa TV's hit reality TV series Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Chandana Suryabandara.
The winner of the EOTY, Susara Dinal.
It was Susara Dinal, the channel head of Sirasa TV, who was named the 35th Executive of the Year.
Since I don't have a practice speech this time, something came into my mind about the 2007 EOTY. That was the year Sirasa TV did exceptionally well. And that was the first time that I was very, very keen and eager to win this award. After the EOTY, I was very upset personally. So I tried to call Mr. Mano Vikramanayaka, who was in Australia at that time. That was a bad timing. But I texted him several times. Next morning, I received an SMS from Mr. Vikramanayaka. The content of that SMS will be there in my heart forever. It was, all good things comes who he waits patiently. Old Chinese proverb. That was the only SMS.